What's up, YouTube? Hoodfigure0987 back with another video. The Nothing Phone 3A Pro. I accidentally bought this phone. My finger was like over the thing and I was like, I don't know. And then I put my phone down and then I like rolled over and like somehow something touched the button and it bought it. But I did want this. Like, I was thinking about getting a Nothing phone really bad. Just because I like the construction of the design and everything. And it's just a company that I would like to support. You know, I really love Samsung and I wish they would do better. We all know they can. They just won't. And so, I don't know, we gotta find somebody who will. The OnePlus 7 Pro was such a good phone. Like, if y'all weren't there when it came out and like, if y'all didn't test it, it was one of the first phones with like an advanced screen and all that stuff. And like, I think it retailed at like $600 or $700. And like, just like compared to the $1,000 phones back then, it was just insane. But you know, if you're looking at this video, you've probably seen other ones. Textured box, feels really good in the hand. They give you that note there, which is really nice. And you get the phone and you get the cable with no clear stuff. And I have to say that in my review video, so if Nothing sees this, we want the clear thing back. Like Flossie Carter, you gotta do the smell test. And man, this actually does smell really good. Like it has like that really nice like shoe glue smell that you get when you get shoes. Which I know like people go, glue? Well, you know what I'm talking about, you know. And then, yeah, I've seen a lot of people struggle with not ripping this to crap. I don't like ripping it to crap. Oh, I ripped it. No. Okay, ripped it. Not to crap, though. That's still good. Alrighty. Man. Very, very, very first impressions right out of the box. Feels big. Feels nice. Feels like a premium phone. Very glossy. Feels very like nice to the touch. Like it feels slippery, but not like, oh, I'm gonna drop my phone, which I really like that. People have talked about this being like a good place to rest your finger while you're holding the phone. For me personally, it's like, no, it's like, yeah, it's like right at pretty decent spot. Maybe a little bit like if it was like right here. For me. But like, I'm a big dude. But yeah. One thing that I really love about this is that volume rockers are here. And power button here. So, screenshot, click, like iPhone. And it makes sense because you're like, it doesn't make sense to have to hold a phone like this with two hands and go click. It just doesn't. So, yeah, like I'm gonna be excited to try that. Although I heard with the Essential Space, you can just click it and it'll take screenshots, but it'll put it in your Essential Space. I don't know if I want to do that every time. But okay. I'm gonna pause the video here, get it up and running, and then go through my impressions of the OS. BRB. All right, I'm back. Got my Nothing Ear A, or not ear A's, the Nothing Ear in my ear, and case and everything. Which, by the way, the Nothing Ear and Ear A are pretty alright. Especially if you can like get them on a deal. I actually bought these for 65 United States dollars, if you can believe that. And you might be thinking, dang, they're probably fake. And I thought so too, but they were like an open box thing on eBay. You get lucky sometimes. But as you can see, phone's is set up. And man, yeah, you can even see the video like being turned red from how bright that is. Oh, you know what? I haven't even tried out the glyphs. I guess we'll try that together. Well, I've been trying it out for just a little bit. And I work in the cell phone world. I have a million cell phones myself. I get given cell phones all the time. This one I had to buy, which I'm not a big fan of. But hey, maybe next time Nothing's sending out phones, you can choose me. Because that'd be really nice. But, first impressions of it, it is like higher end than a budget phone would be. Now, my definition of a mid-range to low-range phone, which like I put those together. Like there is no like low and mid. Like you never hear anybody go like I mean, I talk about entry-level phones and then I talk about flagship phones. Like that's usually how I say it, cuz in my line of work, you can't say, "Oh, this phone is like a sucky phone." It's an entry-level phone. It's like, for those people who care more about the money than the phone. And this phone is technically in that category of mid-range to entry-level phone, which it's because of the chip. Now, in my initial findings, do I feel like it's a slow chip? Not necessarily. It's not impressing me. Like, it's not like I'm clicking stuff and just zooming through everything. Like, I'm not. But, like, I haven't had any hang-ups. So that's cool. I really love how, in the top up here, you can hit edit and resize these, because my number one gripe with Android, which like I love Android, it's just the thing is that every Android company has made their phone and their UI ugly to the point where only Samsung is good. Like Samsung has no competition. Not even from Nothing or anyone. Like, Samsung has no competition in my opinion. Every UI looks bad except for Samsung to me. And Samsung keeps trying to copy other people. But luckily, they keep the old options there. So we're lucky for that. What else is here? The light sensor. So I have like auto brightness turned on, just like everyone should. in this world. But like for some reason, like sitting right here, when I hold it like this, like I'm looking at it, like it's just as bright on my face as it is over here, but like the light sensor is freaking out and like getting really dark and really light, and like hopefully that's just a weird thing that's going on with where I'm sitting. But that's not a nice thing to see in the first impressions. Another reviewer said this, and I thought it was kind of silly to say, but like, you know, it's true. Nothing as a brand kind of brands themselves as this like really cool company that's just so different, and they're competing with Apple and not Android. And like I really like that, and like it kind of gives you this feeling of like, oh, it's gonna be like an all-around nothing phone. Like the nothing UI is like so, you know, with the black and white, with the mirror like thing going on, you know. But it's like you see this and you scroll down, and then you see like the normal like notifications that you would get from Android, that in my line of work, because I have to do it so much, like it's kind of annoying to see it for me right now. I didn't set this phone up with my other phone's information. I just grabbed my Google backup just to make it quick, because I don't need a bunch of stuff. I didn't try out the Essential Saver, like that's, or Essential Space, because that will require like a lot of time to kind of like get that going. But one thing I will do, or I'm thinking about doing, is I'm gonna try to make this my main Android. I don't know, for a little while. I don't know how long. I'm currently going through some health issues. You might not see me with my hair next time I make a video. I have a cancer, boss. Shout out Filthy Frank. Yeah. Don't really go out much, so I can't really test the camera, which is a bummer. I was planning on going out today because I was planning on getting this earlier, but the mail couriers had other plans. They were like, nah, you just stay home all day and wait for this. And then, oh, right when we put it on your porch, it's gonna start raining hardcore. But anyway, I feel like I'm not talking about the phone anymore. I don't know what else to say. Oh, the biometrics are great. That's one thing everybody was saying. And the face unlock is perfect. Like, I had to see it to believe it. Like, I had to get this phone to believe it. But like, hold on. Bong. 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 3 in a row. You can't, like, that is some iPhone level freaking unlocking right there. Like, the speed is great. The only thing that bothers me is the haptic. Oh yeah, Glyph. All right, Glyph. Whoa. Haha. Oh, it's like, what level of Glyph do you want? Okay. On camera, it looks bright as frick, but in person, the middle one looks good. Yeah, I like that one. Swanee. Oh, I like that one. This one's called Flap. Sharp. That one's too long. That one's too long. That one sounds annoying. I want people when they hear, because I'm going to keep the freaking notifications on. Because through all my doctor's appointments, I really need to hear them. So, I like this one. I like the sound and I like the beat beat. But I want one that has like all the glyphs. Nah, I'm probably gonna do that one. That one was called Doob. Or wait, it didn't change. Oh, gotta hit save. Doob. You can make your own, I think. Glyph timer, composer, volume indicator. Yeah, volume indicator. It says, you want to mark a time or you want it to stop? No, I want it to scare the balls off of me in my room. Oh wait, I didn't go to calls. Ringtone. It's currently on crossing. Oh no. I think that would wake me up. This one's called Wizard. I like this one. I don't know if it'll wake me up when it needs to wake me up though, but I guess I'll connect the smartwatch to this phone and then it'll wake me up regardless. Because I'll wear my watch in my sleep. Okay. Video's too long. See y'all.